What's going on? Alpha Wolf here, if you're new to the channel. Welcome to Ben. Back in another episode of valguero. And make sure you guys come check out our Discord. Links in the description. And now, curl up beside the den, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so you may notice I'm not in my base. We're actually in Johnny's. So everybody's off the server. And I figured I'd go spread some holiday cheer. So what I did was decide to get a gift box. We can place that. Oh. Oop. Second, let me place it right there. So we're gonna place it right here, somewhere kind of obvious. And then we're going to. Oh, you can only hold 3 gifts. Interesting. So we're going to place 2 gifts, and I'm going to have to make more gift boxes. So, give Johnny a stack of kibble. We're going to give Johnny a perfect female and perfect male anglerfish. And then over here, we're going to give him a fierce Santa Claus Stegosaurus, because we have the holiday thing going on right now. And that'll be that. And then we're gonna zip on over to the next stop. I'll bring you guys back once we get over there. Alright, let's get teleported over to Irish's. In case you guys are wondering why like his character's name says Cangus, that's just like a name that he gives like his characters on most role-playing games and stuff like that. His gamer tag's Irish Front, so that's why we call him Irish. And also like the base is called just Run. So yep. Let's oh, we're locked. So is this thing? It's also locked. So you know what that means? Yeet. Good thing I got heavy-footed. Now I know these doors aren't locked. That one's missing stairs. I don't know if he realizes that. He should be off the server. He should be up here sleeping. If he's not sleeping, we gotta come back. Yeah, he's sleeping, so. Again, I'm gonna have to place these not directly into the base, because we're in an alliance, we're not the same tribe, so. Aha. So, his perfect female, his perfect male, and then stack of kibble. And then, he needs a good set of ghillie, so I crafted him a set of ghillie. And you know what? You can have this extra biotoxin. Also, you may have spotted something else in my inventory. We finally have the colors for Chicky. So here's Chicky. I forgot I didn't grab a saddle. So Chicky, he's typically a little bit brighter white, but I couldn't get that. So color region 1, or technically 0, which is the 36 you see over there on the screen. That's like the natural occurring colors. All the shinies that kept popping up on the map, none of them were white, no matter how hard I tried. But about as close as we can get. But typically he's just kind of white. He's got red on his tips and red on his little plume on top of his head right there. So they got Chicky now. We've also been working on our mutations too, so we have we're up to 59 mutations. This one's got 4 on the mom side just because of the way he had to breed the colors. And because he hasn't been clean stacked back to the father side. But anyway, so that's what we're working with. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys back and go over what we're going to be doing next once we get back over to the base. Alright, and we're back. And if you notice, we got the waifu wolf girl. So I was waiting for her to get out of work. Came over to pet Cheshire. And because he's a good cat and he deserves good pets. And noticed something on the corner of my eye. So I noticed that up there. So full disclosure, while I was waiting for waifu to get out of work, decided to get a couple of things done around the house and whatnot. So I hopped off the server. And Johnny decided to hop on. So after dropping off presents to his house, I think he got inspired to do the same thing. So we got Merry Christmas Kelly and Merry Christmas Alpha. So let's see what we got. Ooh, we got an Octodon. Pretty good stats. And a saddle. Problem is, you ever get that gift from somebody and sometimes you're just like, you shouldn't have? I say that only because we haven't caught one on camera. So, yeah, which we will be doing. What's that over there? All kinds of stuff happening over there. I don't know, we're gonna ignore all that. I have fairies breeding in the background. I have some drakelings breeding in the background too, and some of the stuff that's been going on. I think we could just break this stuff down now, so. Can't pick it up. Can I hack at you? Yeah, we can. It'll take us a minute to do it. There we go. Sign. How much health does this damn thing got? Oh, only 5 a hit. Shotgun wreck it better. No, it doesn't. But why? What about this? No, why doesn't guns not hurt it? I don't know. I guess I'll worry about that later. Wait, does the pickaxe do more damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it does. Doing 25 versus 24. Well, 1 more damage more. Here, help me smack it up. Yeah, let's tag team it. Beat it up. Get it out of here. Johnny leaving his junk all over. Alright. So, anyway, on today's agenda, like I said, when we left Irish's basically, we'd get into it. Since I did the messy uppy on last episode with the Therizinosaurs when I told Waifu she could capture anything she wanted, and there was the whole Ravager incident. No, stop it. No, Raptor! Stop it! No, Raptor! Stop! Raptor! No!
What was your raptor set on?
Probably aggressive because I almost never use the little asshole. Yeah, and we didn't have time to do the pyro because she had to work early in the morning. To make it up to her, we're gonna do the pyro. So I have, if I pull up my teleporter, a pyro trap made. So we're gonna teleport over there. But before I do that, I'm gonna put this clip in there. So I've already done some of the prep work and make this a little bit easier on her because they're kind of a pain to tame. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so, yeah, let's, go see what we can do. So, you ready, waifu?
Ready.
No, you might hear some growling. Do not go in that gate. Come out the red door. Alright, so, you guys have already seen this in the clip, so, oh, great, there's, speaking of Octodons, there's a level 100 over there. Let's, get on our RGs. Got Chicky. And, well, let's go. Oh, so I can make this easier, actually. Pyro trap. Let's, I have to click on it. Where are we? We are up here. Right there. Alright, now the pyro trap is marked. We're going in the snow region. Because that's where pyromanes tend to be.
I think you're going the opposite direction.
Yeah, they're over that direction. You're right, actually. You guys know the drill. Bring you guys back once we get over there. Alright, just grabbing some stam. Almost there. We gotta come all the way over here to the Ice Wyvern Crag. Which, in my opinion, kind of doesn't really make sense. That's where the pyros are. Yes, there's lava down here, but there's a whole fire wyvern section that's completely fire. So that makes more sense why they would be there. Great. Come, Wyvern. Alright, you're the one that set me on fire, and you're the one I want. Out. What are you? 25, you're too low. It's 140 though. Why won't you grab him? Is that my 140? No, that's 25. Or my gird. How did that not grab you? Thank you. Probably gonna have to stop for stam, unfortunately. Jeez. He was catching me on fire as well. I'm coming. Your inventory. 800 stam. We're gonna try to get there. Getting close, waifu.
Wee.
I got you at 140.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Earlier when I was counting there, it was like only a level 60. That Ostodon needs to go.
It's a level 100.
Yeah, it needs to go. So you need to go over there, Pyro. All of this stuff needs to actually go. Alright. Also, the Pyros over here murdering stegos.
Yeah, I see him.
Alright, Pyro main coming in. I need to weaken it halfway, and then when I drop in the water, you're gonna punch it. Got
Okay.
it?
Got it.
Alright. And hop on it. And you buy this door? Yep.
Yep.
You just flamed absorb Chicky, ironically. And so you're killing and flame absorbing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what happened?
I got knocked off.
And the damn thing's in there, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Or did you get killed on it? I think you got killed on it. Yikes. Where is my primate? Oh my god, I gotta go back to the base. I don't have any food on me. Chicky, let's go. Can you not? You got all kinds of stuff following it. Watch out.
Random beauty in the water.
Yeah. Actually, we're just gonna delete that from existence. Yeah, they, I think we overwhelmed the Pyro main. Maybe I put something other than wolves in here that can't really fight back. That's gonna take a lot of prep work. And you guys know what that means. I'm gonna definitely have to bring you back because, wolves are too strong. Alright, well. I don't know what's nearby that's going to be safe enough to tame. I guess we're going to do some scouting, and like I said, I'm bringing you guys back once we get it all sorted. Yeah, I don't think I can teleport anything, so that's no good. Yeah, I'm just going to find something that's like a bunch of things that won't fight each other and won't fight back, I guess. And then hopefully we'll hopefully we'll get a new level of pyro over there that's also decent. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, we're back. So we found some parasaurs, a couple baby dinosaurs, some deer, baby stego, just like whatever we could fit in here that I didn't think would attack. I'm pretty sure the deer might fight back, but they shouldn't be as strong. I forgot that the wolves get a pack bonus, and they were just kind of like the easiest, smallest, quickest thing to grab. They were all over the place. I completely forgot they had a pack bonus and stuff like that, so I might have set her up more for failure than success, so that's probably more on me. But, yeah, we're gonna go fly over there, and I'm gonna go grab another pyro. And I'm gonna save you guys the trouble of having to watch me do it all over again, and I'll bring you guys back once we have the pyro over here. Alright, we're back. I got another... This time it's a 145, so maybe it worked out better. Get him to half health. Throw him down so she could hit him. You ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna come over here and land. Checking a Pokeball so he doesn't... Nope. Have at him. Hit a bunch of them. Get a bunch of them, then flame absorb. And keep hitting them. And then flame absorb. Keep hitting them. Couple more. Yeah, there you go. You got the fire kitty.
Thank you.
All right, I'll put in a Pokeball for the damn thing dies. And that Drakeling's over there attacking. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's teleport. Come over here. I'll teleport us out here. Alright, going right to the sanctuary. Alright. So we can put Fire Kitty down here. What you guys have seen. Where's the bison we got? There's another bison. A couple Ravagers from that episode, and the botched attempt. Also the botched attempt number 2 on the Pyroman, but we got it. We got an even better one, so it was kind of worth it. Level didn't really matter though. Wanted a higher level one. There was like a level 25, but I feel like if my RG would have hit it, since it does like 600, damn near almost 700 damage, it probably would have one-shot it. That's an Alpha Rex out there, so we should probably go take care of that. Make sure you send him to wandering. Turn him to... Ooh, actually, you know what I just thought of? He might not be a good guardian over here. Leave him on passive.
Keep him.
You can put him on passive.
Well, you could travel around with me.
Or you could leave him as a little kitty. But I want him on neutral because I have a feeling that if something gets in there and they have to attack it or it attacks a fish, it'll set the other things on fire, and fire is friendly fire. No pun intended. And that's ironic that it's called friendly fire. Because it won't be friendly.
So you want him on neutral?
Yeah, I don't want him to attack. He can just live his life out here and fuck around with all these guys. Although, ironically, he's going to put himself out. When he walks in the fire, he'll douse himself. And then, I'm going back to base. Are you ready to go back to base?
Almost. Okay, it's not gonna let me... Yeah, so you can't really send him to wander.
Let me see.
Enable wandering or mating to mate.
Enable wandering. What do you mean? Right there. There, let go.
Okay, well, I must have missed that. Sorry.
And he should just start walking around. Yep, there he goes. Bye-bye, Mr. Fire Kitty. I hope these guys don't get set on fire from the footprints, though. Let's find out, I guess. I don't think so. I mean, the unicorn walked right through it. There you go. Keep watch over them guys, even though you can't really fight anything because I'm afraid you'll set things on fire. Alright, well, let's get out of here. So let's get over here, away from these guys so it doesn't teleport them with us. I will stand. Poof. Alright. I actually had to put Cheshire on neutral. I had him on neutral because I didn't want like a pelican or something, although I haven't really, or not a pelican, a seagull to attack him. But I haven't really seen anything since. But what I did do is find him down here, almost drowned. He was stuck down here at the bottom of this gate in that pool of water right there. So luckily I was like, where's my cat? And I marked him using the taming tracker that actually worked that time for once, which was nice. So I put him on passive because, or her, I should say. I keep calling it him, and it's a her for sure. The pteranodons that normally land on the base and I shoot them, one flew off and got away. So I'm assuming she took off after the damn pteranodon. It's the only explanation I have because there's never any seagulls here that could have picked her up and took her. And she would have absolutely destroyed a seagull. Anyway. So, and pteranodons don't naturally just pick things up, so... Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that happened. But yeah, that's the thing. So anyway, the second part of today's agenda. Wolf Girl is going to actually be breeding some Therazinos in the base while we go and hunt the megaraptor. Because like I said, I finally got that blueprint. And blueprint is actually in here somewhere, I believe. Yep, there it is, torch skin. So, we're going to craft that up and go see about getting a megaraptor. And since only one of us can tame it at a time, it doesn't make sense to bring her along. And then when she's done getting a couple mutations on there, she's going to go make dinner. Because neither one of us ate and we're getting so hungry.
Oh, hungry.
So everybody say goodbye, Wolf Girl. And she will... And you're going to have to go see her next episode. So, let me get geared up. Let me go craft this damn blueprint. Which means we're going to go throw you on our shoulder. And I'm going to put the damn blueprint in. Actually, I think I can craft that on me, right? Is it me? Let's find out. I think so. Yeah, I think I can just craft it on me. What we need to do, though, is I have to pull my consumable. Here's me potion. Crafting skill tonic. Should probably get around making a couple more. Actually, I'll just pull one out of my storage. No, not all of them. I just want the one. And then let's make like probably 3 of these, I would say. Yeah, let's do 3. And then let's eat the crafting skill. Puts all my points into here for 600 seconds, and then let's craft this. Oh, I don't want 100 of them. Just want like... Oh yeah, I forgot there's a cap. I mean, we had a pretty good blueprint. So I guess I kind of didn't really even need to drink the potion because, yeah. So we got 3 of these. I guess we can give one to Johnny and Irish, and Wolf Girl can use mine when I'm done with it. So I guess I don't really need to pause bring you guys back because we did what we needed to do. Then well, what we need to do is throw you off our shoulder because we're done with you. So in case you guys missed the other episodes or it's your first time viewing or whatever, the Serene ability when she's on my shoulder gives me actually probably just showcase that. So right there you see down at the bottom it says Serenity, and if I go into my buffs, your mind is calm and focused on crafting. She gives a crafting buff. And then obviously the potion reallocates all my points temporarily. And then when you're done with it, you can go here to sprinkles and then do disable crafting potion. and then it puts all my stuff back, or if the timer would have hit 0, it'll reallocate all my points where I originally had them. So, I'm definitely going to take care of this alpha T-Rex, though, for sure. You know what, actually, I could probably just shoot you from my porch. Yeah, but then you're going to heal, so let's grab, yeah, let's go grab Chicky and go whoop him up a minute. Chicky. Guys over here just wrecking havoc. Eat that booty. Eating that booty. And that'll do it. Yeah, get out of here, troublemaker. It's like a part of me kind of wants to partition this area off right here with dino gates. So things will stop stomping around back here because they're super loud when we're in the base doing things. And then, like this is big, these guys back here just stuck back here and make a ton of noise. Kind of want to murder sauce them. And then place some gates like here as well. But the problem is they can still like fall down off here. I feel like that half the time is what they do. They walk down here. And then the stupid T-Rexes. I'm sure there's probably one over here somewhere. Give it a second. They're always getting attacked by aloes and T-Rexes over here being loud AF and annoying AF. But, yeah, that's what they typically do. Like, when I play Valguero again, and again, like I said, I'm going to probably revisit all of these maps as well and do a solo playthrough just because I've never done that. Because I just never had to. Because I wasn't a content creator forever. I'm pretty new to it, actually. So back in the days of ARK, we always just played with friends and family and stuff like that. So I've never done it solo, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. But yeah, anyways. I don't think I'm gonna build here again. Like, I like how it's kind of up out of the way, and I made everything work, and I'm actually pretty proud of this base. And you guys can comment down below what you guys think of like the theme and the base and the breeding base and the tribute tower and the kibble and all that, and how I had set this up. And yeah, you guys can let me know what you think. But anyway, let's get over to the White Cliffs, because that's typically where I see megaraptors. And we're gonna go looking for megaraptors. Yeah. I gotta go that way. So again, I'm gonna save you guys all this travel time. If something exciting happens, you guys know the deal. I'll bring you back. Oh, I kind of did want to showcase something on camera. Oh, do you see that Coliseum way in the distance? Way over there. Let me move out of the way of this tree. So, I don't know if that's a natural spawn, but there's been 3 Gigas that have spawned there, and Kelly just pointed out another one today, so there's another one there. And Karkar has been spawned there, so I don't know if it's just ironic because it's a Coliseum and those things kind of fight everything and anything, or what, but that's definitely a thing. So, if you're in the market to tame a Giga or a Karkar, then that's where you would go. Which, behind scenes, I've been helping Johnny tame some Gigas, and he's going to be giving me some Gigas, so I'm probably going to make an XP farm. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to do the Dino Depot mod and just, like, have them breed and then just kill them inside the terminal for XP, or if I want them to, like, lay the eggs, make a tower, have all the eggs, like, fall down, and then you just, like, attack them. with your mount to get the XP. I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys if something exciting happens. If not, I'll see you guys once I find a megaraptor. All right, so we're back. I grabbed some stam, and because we found a totem, and then there is a megaraptor. I'm using the gene scanner to try to find him. Trying to figure out what level he is. Oh, that's an aloe. That's still an aloe. That's also an aloe. Where did he go? He was just here. I seen him like double jumping around. Oh, hang on. I just seen him. I think, right? Megaraptor 95. It's got distracting trade. So 95. I kind of want something better than that. So I think you, sir, or madam, whatever the case may be. Oh wait, did it die? Well, that took care of that for us. I thought these totems were actually supposed to disappear. I guess not. Meet the body and then we'll scan for a new one. Bunch of Deinonychus. Can't be talking about this, right? It's like, now it says to go that way. What's that? I don't see this megaraptor. I don't know, let's fly in that direction because it's like in that direction. Wait. No, stop that. I hate how when I zoom in, it does the tracking thing. That's a dynamic, yes. Oh. What are you? A level 100. I mean, you're better. No, we can do better. We're gonna do much better. Oh yeah, look at you and your cool double jump. Alright. Let's land and see if we can find the next one. I have a feeling from like what I've read and what I've seen when it comes to taming these guys, and I watched Syntax video, like I said, in a previous episode on how to like tame them and go about it, and that's how I knew I needed a better blueprint. Looks like we have one in that direction. I just don't feel they're very good. I feel like they're kind of dumb in a lot of ways. Because like can't use them to fight bosses. Because they don't get like a pack buff, and they actually get the opposite. They get debuff when they're around other creatures. They also get a debuff if the creature they're attacking is got a bunch of creatures around them. They should have made it species wide. Like if you target just that kangaroo and there's no other kangaroos around, then you get a damage buff. But it's any species, so like that aloe attacking that Enki, like both them creatures would have increased damage resistance, or you lose attack, whichever way you would like to look at it, but the megaraptor becomes weaker. We'll go over the abilities and stuff like that once we get one. So yeah, let's fly over in that direction. Bring you guys back once we get over there. Alright, so we found the next one. I can't get a beat on him though, because he's in the trees. Is that it? I don't even see. Oh, never mind. Actually, I do see it right there. You. What level are you? What level are you? There's no way you're a level 20. Get out of here. Oh, you're like this tree is stopping me. And so is this stupid moth that gooed me. Wait till I become ungooed. we go. Is it safe to land here? For now it is, I guess. That way there's another one. Alright. Go on. Just want a good level. I mean, chances are we probably won't use it. Like I said, I don't see it being any good, really. Like, maybe it's a cave dino, but even then I have Deinonychus. The double jump would be cool, but I don't like the debuff thing. I don't like the whole, like, you got a hunt mechanic. It'd be one thing, like, if it didn't take nerf damage, you just got increased damage if you got the creatures solo. Is that it way over there? No, you're a Deinonychus, a 140 Deinonychus. Well, we have plenty of good stats on our thing. Oh, Mr. Megaraptor. Where you be, big dog? Are you even going in the right direction anymore? Let's find out. Is safe okay here? That parasaur starts taking off, we'll know. That direction. That direction. Speaking of traits, I've been breeding epic ton to get good stats on the Theres, and the waifu has as well. Obviously, we got Chicky bred up, but we've been capturing and claiming as many babies as possible to get good traits, and I have good traits on the birds. I have traits set aside for the Daeodon for the boss fight as well. Is that what I think it is? Oh, yeah, I see it actually right there. Another level 20. These levels are abyss. Oh, no, I take it back. Oh, no, it was. Okay. I seen the 140. That's the damn Allosaurus. There, enjoy your free meal. Ay. Now, we could go if we don't... If we run dry here at the White Cliffs, we can go to the Redwoods, because I've seen them in the Redwoods. It wants me to go back that way now. Ooh. Was that still just the same one, is the question. Is he struggling to eat the body? Is that what's going on over here? Also, I thought the megaraptors were going to be a lot more terrifying than they are. Don't get me wrong, like, you guys heard me completely poop my pants on, like, the first or second episode, whichever it was when we first seen them, but it's just because it was new and we didn't know what they were. Like, after you realize what they are, they don't even give, like, a trophy, so they're not even, like, a big bad. And the way that Wildcard kind of, like, released them, you would think they were, like, a big bad. And I just, like, I don't know, I guess I'm being a little bit of a hater, I guess. Somebody's gonna comment, you're being a hater. And they're gonna be all about the Megaraptor. And that's cool, bro. But, I just don't feel they're that good. It says that direction, but I'm pretty sure it's just talking about where we just left. Unless... Wait. That's a Deinonychus. That's probably also another Deinonychus. It's like in that direction. I don't know, let's go, I guess. Go ahead, Chicky. I like the two random sheep grew up here. Guys are lucky I have kibble and I don't need mutton. Alright, back to that. Alright, that's a short trip. I don't know how we missed it. It's a 95. It, like, we just literally left from over there. Needs to die, though. Not a very good one. I do like the colors on that, though. Those are cool colors. Also, the other thing I hate about them is they kind of just go pick a fight with everything they come across. And for a creature that's meant to be like stealthy and 1v1, they really don't. They just run into a pack of things and get killed 9 times out of 10. And when I've seen enough 140s and 150s and 145s and 130 and 135s, like all good levels, basically get annihilated in all of about 3 seconds flat, is another reason that leads me to believe they're not very good. Like, yeah, sure, full imprint, breed a bunch of mutations, but everything's good. You guys see my RG with enough, like, imprints and mutations. Everything's good and can be good. Also, we have boosted rates, and I have that breeding mutation mod on there, so we can actually, like, not spend as much time to breed mutations. So, like, if you're playing official rates, like, I don't really think it's a thing. Maybe I'm missing something. If so, comment down below. Like I said, maybe I'm being a big hater. Just, I have yet to even capture one, so maybe I should reserve some of my judgment. But I just don't really see them being a thing. Deinonychus, on the other hand, another map exclusive, are very good. Alright. Back that way. Wait. Oh! Oh! Okay. Gotta go clean the area. And we got what we want. Ladies and gentlemen, we have what we want. So this is what I need. So I need to actually get rid of anything that can aggro. I have a feeling you guys are going to be an issue, so let's just deal with you right now. I was wondering why after I killed that first one I was only doing 499. Come back here, you turd. There we go, there's my full 666 damage. No, you stay over there, megaraptor. Of course, it's a 145. Oh, 145 when you don't want them, right? Am I right? I think that might be... Oh no, I hear a raptor. Where are you at, jerk? Right there. Will the megaraptor fight the raptor? Are they gonna kind of run around like the Yindom and the raptors from Jurassic World? Yeah, I don't think they fight. So, and there's a Rex over there too. I don't know if I like that either. Okay, that boy did. I mean, that Rex is way over there. Should we just live and let live? How far away are you? I mean, you're going the opposite way. Yeah. Let's try our luck. Let's have at it. Give one more little looky-loo, and then we'll see if we're... No, there's an aloe, because of course there is. Yeah, you can knock me back all you want, Mr. Diplo. Oh, raptor. Raptors, plural. Jeez. And if I spend too much longer, they're gonna keep spawning things in. That one's dead. the other one go? I think way over there. I'm gonna have to chance it. If I wait around too long, that megaraptor is going to start attacking other things and get absolutely destroyed. I got no shoulder pet, so we're good there. And drink some water. I think he had anything, but let's grab it anyway. Alright, let's go. There's one. Two. Three. Oh. He might have got me at that time. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. I don't know if he got me or I got him. That time he got me for sure. Because we're on the T just before the Y. There we go. It's another one. One more, I think, should do it. One, maybe two. Let's go! Yeah! Alright, let's put some kibbles. I gave you 6. How many do you actually need? 5, that'll work. Now we just need to guard your body, like our lives depend on it. Yeah, not too bad. To be fair, they've had an update to make it a little easier, so you could tell kind of where he's coming from. They also made it a little easier for controller users, which you can clearly see I am. So like down at the bottom where my hotbar is, you see I have like X, Y, A, B, because I'm using that. If I wiggle the mouse or touch the keyboard, then it'll convert back to that, because I am on PC. Yeah, not too bad. I wanted to try it first on controller, and if it was going to be a giant pain, then I was just going to use the mouse, because the mouse is way faster, because we have like this left and right, though, right? And then you get the mouse, and the mouse is just like crazy left and right. But we got it done. The blueprint helped tremendously. I feel bad for anybody, RIP, that tried with a primitive torch. According to Dodo Decks, like, you know, like this 145 would have took, or 140 would have took 60 something hits with a torch. Ain't no we got time for that. To be fair, it's been weeks to get the blueprint. I actually wanted to tame the megaraptor much sooner, and running out of time before Lost Colony, I was getting to the point where I was gonna tame it with a damn printed torch, but we got a blueprint now. And then here's the ironic part. I have 2 better blueprints than the one that I have now that I included the clip of me getting in that cave. So I have an even better one. Ultimately, though, with that taming, or not taming, the crafting bonus and the serene buff from the bird, they all would have went up to 755.3. I forgot that's a max. I also don't get the blueprints. Maybe comment down below if you guys know, because it's like certain armors can go above 1,000 armor, and then some can't. They max out at 755.3. All the weapons max out at 755.3, like my shotguns like that. We got here my shotguns crafted 755.3. The torches are 755.3. My long necks aren't. I have a 680. That was from a drop. And then this is the one that I crafted. That's a 730. Or no, that one's also from a drop. So this was the crafted one, right? No, it's not. Ooh. You scared me, sir. I wouldn't. I wouldn't if I was you. I 100% would turn right back around. Don't mess up my team. Yeah, run off. High hole silver away from my team. But yeah, the blueprint things are kind of like I don't get them. And then sometimes like I'll get, I know it's like RNG, but I'll get like a blueprint and it'll be like 196 or something on a saddle, and it'll cost 3 times the amount of resources. And then I'll look at another one that'll be like 220 for the same saddle, same creature, same ascendant tier, and it'll cost 1/3 less. Like it costs less. And before someone says, "Oh, it's because maybe it has higher durability," no, my 220 blueprint for the RG or whatever it is literally better than the one whatever that it was. There was no upside to crafting the lower level one. It would have cost me more resources, have less durability, and less armor. I don't like make it make sense. Maybe just a part of the RNG factor is that it can just cost more or less. Maybe get a good roll on it. I don't know. I always thought that it worked with like it was a combination of like how good the armor was and the durability. Let's go, Megaraptor. All right, and speaking of saddles, oh, there he is, Megaraptor. All right, take my 1 kibble up. We're gonna go back east. I won't worry about getting a tame pair right now because they're kind of a pain, and we already spent way too much time. Yeah, I'm looking at like 4 hours of footage to edit out. A lot of flying around trying to find these guys. A lot of them just being low levels. But we do have a decent blueprint for the saddle. Alright, so saddle blueprint. Oh, in case some of you guys noticed that I have 1 fabricator and 1 smithy now, and moved these blueprints over here because these don't work on the QOL ones, and I like the QOL ones because the fabricator gets 300 slots instead of 150, and it crafts faster. Also, it's not as noisy. See? Makes no noise. So, like, that's the thing, and you get 300 slots. And plus, there was a blueprint. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say it was a hazard gear. It like if you put it in here and I tried to pull for 3 and it wouldn't let me pull for 2. I can make 1 of that blueprint at a time just because it takes up so many of those slots. And even with our stack sizes being 10,000, I had like one of the blueprints is insane. I want to say it's like maybe it's the pants for the hazard gear or something, but it's like an insanely expensive blueprint for the hazard stuff. So anyway, dinos, we want the Megaraptor, which I wish this went alphabetical, but it doesn't. So we got a 142. Grab that. Does that get made? Or does that get made? Smithy. So yeah, the Wi-Fi thing kind of sucks now because of that. Now there is a mod. It's too kind of late to put it on this server unless maybe I feel up to it or there's another server update in the near future. But with Lost Colony right around the corner, like I said, at time of recording this, I don't know when it will hit the channel just because we have holiday stuff because it's that time of year. So we have family coming in from out of time to visit, and like long story short, without getting too personal. Although I know some of you guys like the behind the scenes type stuff. So for those of you that like that, we got some family coming in town. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with the server wise, but if I do have to like shut the server down because I self-host on a separate PC with a Arc server manager. So, excuse me for the pause. I gotta take my Red Bull. Still not sponsored. Maybe I'll add that server or add it to the server because there is a thing where it gives you there's actually 2 mods I'm looking forward to installing it maybe on the Lost Colony server. Is they have this to where like it doubles the slots for this. So instead of like 100, it's like 200 or 300 slots for the storage. Also, you can link it to any structure that can craft. It doesn't have like, because these only work with the normal ones because it's from Bob's Tall Tale. It doesn't work with these QOL ones, but the other one does. But then there's another one. It's called like the one terminal or something like that. I can place that down centrally located, and you can like link it to like the fabricator and the smithy and a tech generator or a tech replicator and probably the cooker and the grill. Anything that has a crafting station in it. So if it has engrams in here, like you can craft things. It like basically allows you to do that in one station. Hence the name of the mod. I'm pretty sure it's like one station or one terminal or something like that. So that one's going to be cool too. It'll kind of like get rid of some of the clutter in the base. I mean, I like this one. I did a good job of keeping it all nice and neat for the most part. But the being able to pull things wirelessly and I have to put them in the vault and bring them out the old-fashioned way because that's how we used to do it. Now I'm back to doing it just because. And QOL doesn't have a smithy, which is weird because it's a fork of S Plus, and the old S Plus had an S Plus smithy. So I don't know, like, I don't know. Anyway, so we want to craft one of these. I'm probably not going to waste a crafting potion on that. I will grab the bird. And we'll go from there. Just because, like I said, I feel like if he's good, then I'll look into breeding him and doing all that, and we'll make a better saddle. But for now... So guaranteed 142, we got a 142. To be fair, I didn't get any crafting bonus. So let's put this back. Alright, let's throw you. Blueprint, where did you go? Right here. Back in the dinos. You guys want, you can kind of pause and you can check out some of the blueprints we got. In case you were wondering. I don't really showcase a lot of this stuff on camera because this is like off-camera stuff. You guys don't want to see me for 2 hours, 3 hours straight. Fly around on speaking of flying around, I kind of need to get back the drink to Johnny, the on loan, because it's on loan. It's still in my inventory. I've been using it to go get the loot drops. So yeah, but anyway, here's some of these saddles. Here's the mammals. Here is the flyers. Here's our water. And then here's miscellaneous, which is like insects. The basilisk, I don't know. It's kind of more of a reptile than a dinosaur, so I put it in here. Mantis is an insect. Rock golems, like a non-sentient, or he's a sentient, but not like a non-biological thing. I don't know. They're weird. They're stone. They're not a mammal or a reptile or a dino or a flyer or water. So it's a miscellaneous. I don't know. So it gets classified as miscellaneous. But yeah, let's go take this guy out on a spin. Let's see, where would be a good place to take him? I mean, I guess right on our front porch, right? Also, I love the perk that we have. Let's see, nobody's out here, right? Cool, because then I can do stuff like this. Yeet! Hello, Inky. And Heavy Foot activates. Now, I took a little bit of fall damage, but like 5 or 10% of my health is much better than dying outright. Also, I learned that somebody in the Discord told me that the max fall damage you can take is 500 damage. So I did a quick Google search and it seems right. So with the extra point that we got from our chibi, so now I have 510 health, so I can survive any fall even without heavy-footed. And for those of you who are wondering what heavy-footed is, it's one of the perks that we get right here. So we take 10% reduced fall damage when I suffer fall damage, and knock back enemies within 10 meters of you. Which we need to actually get concentrating back on some of these. That I could do. It's been a while since I needed trank arrow, so I haven't really dealt with it. Same thing with crossbow damage. Oh, I can imprint a Lamantria. I can literally do that, and then mounted creature XP using these guys. That not so much. Bullets would be easy. Headshot would probably be easy. Oh, I would have already had this one done by now. But I didn't start this one. Shia. This is probably the closest one. I'll probably do this one and grab some more points. Anyway, I get sidetracked. Good old ADHD. ADHD noodle brain. Also, I keep forgetting we don't even have to have this out. I can just press until X and go do the thing. Megaraptor. Alright. Maybe we should give this guy a name? I'll let you guys name him. I know a lot of other content creators like to do that. I'll do that occasionally too. I kind of like to name my own guys, but like Chicky and Blaze, you know, they're gonna be mascots of the channel, so, and like my personal taste for the most part. But if they're like just secondary things or maybe like workers, like I don't know, I name some, like if we do some streaming on this, comment down below if you guys want to see some streams on Ark. But I have like Pearl Grabby because he's a fish. He grabs pearls. And then like normally I'll name like a trike like Berry Grabber or Berry Grabby because he grabs berries and so on and so forth. Stone Grabby, Stone, you know, for Dodex and whatnot. But anyway, let's go check out this. Let's see, equip that. Let's pump some health so you don't die right off the rip. You probably will. So we're not gonna put anything into melee. So we got 214. We got 41 into his melee, so he's actually pretty good stat-wise. While melee, he's kind of average everywhere else for the most part. But let's, as a better look at his stats, in case you guys are not reading that little icon over there with our thing. So let's see, we have melee, which is right trigger. And then we also have a claw finisher with left bumper and right trigger. We can't do that though unless we do... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to do like 2 basic melees and then we can do the claw finisher. So then we have toggle hunt, left trigger, right trigger. Let's target this guy. That has a cooldown. He's isolated. We have our camo, our trigger and the thumbstick. My understanding is this makes it harder for them to notice us, but like this parasword is staring directly at me, he knows I'm here. But if I was walking beside him or behind him or far enough out of their like direct line of sight, then they shouldn't know I'm there. Then we have a dive pounce. We got to do that in the air. We have a double jump. So let's check out the pounce. 214 damage. That's pretty cool. Now the one thing I do like about this guy is omnidirectional movement. So he can strafe. He can strafe while he's backing up. He goes forward. So he can kind of just move. Omnidirectional. Every direction. He doesn't have to spin around like the other dinosaurs. He can back up and go left, right. Backs up pretty slow though. But yeah. Then we have the roar. I mean, I feel like that should be a much more terrifying roar. Yeah, I feel like that could definitely be better. I think the pounce, though, thing gets refunded if you kill him. Alright. We'll go one more, and then we're gonna do the... Yep, so it refunds your cooldown on the pounce if you get a kill with it. But that's it. Like, if you notice, so like this Anki, if I go and I hunt this guy, it says that he's isolated. And I'm hunting him. And there's all them buffs up top, so let's hit H so we can see what we got. So we have hunting, digesting, We have invigoration. So that's like a kind of like an armor thing that he does. Solitary hunter. I can actually just kind of go into the buffs and show you guys. Not on me though. Wrong button. Let's do that one instead, and we're gonna go do that. So shield when a recently damaged target dies. So every time, as long as we keep killing things, we kind of get like a little shield. Isolator excels at picking off solitary prey. Attacks deal bonus damage to isolate enemies. Solitary hunter, you deal more damage and take less damage when away from other megaraptors. Your speed is increased. I just lost the speed buff. And then we have imprinting affinity. So he isn't imprinted though, because obviously he's not imprinted. Now we have baby Anki here, so let's kind of just get this guy going. And then, like, damage-wise, like, he attacks pretty quick. I'd say he's, like, mid-tier. Like, he's not as fast as some things like Raptors, but he's not as slow as Rex. So he's, like, right there in the middle, and his damage is pretty much around the same. Like, if I took a Raptor around this same level, they'd probably do around 70 to 90 damage a swipe. Let's do that claw finisher. Oh. Need something that's not gonna die. That's not gonna die. So that one inflicts bleed. But yeah, I feel like they, like I said, they're kind of like an in-between, between like a Raptor and a Rex. Like I could see him being good solo in a cave, and even then, like you're gonna do reduced damage against the, I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Because they don't have the, like right now I have Isolator, Solitary Hunter, that's up, imprinting. Let me try to do the camo thing and get that one going. So now we have the camo buff, called Creepy Camouflage. You are camouflage from enemy sight, increase effectiveness at longer ranges. So, I mean, like, they're cool in theory. I don't hate them. I kind of like the saddle. Saddle's kind of cool. Although, when you're kind of looking down, it looks like a damn bison. So maybe I don't like that part of it. Like, it's a cool concept, but I think I feel like they kind of just didn't implement it properly or thought it through. But who knows? Maybe it'll get some TLCs or some updates or something like that. It's already had a few. But yeah, that's the Megaraptor. In a nutshell. The double jump's cool, the omnidirectional's cool, I'm a big fan of that. So like I'm not really trying to hate on it. Like I do like it, I just don't see a place for it. I probably won't be using it for the remainder of the series. I wanted to get him a little earlier and try to use him a little bit, but like I said, even if we would have got him, you know, episode 1, maybe he would have lasted 1 or 2 episodes until we added enough imprints on our wolves and then our raptors, just because he got a saddle. And even then, we don't get the saddle until what level? So 60. So probably not, because by then you already have a raptor saddle. It's just, to me, not worth it. But again, maybe I'm missing something. Comment down below. You guys maybe know more about it than I do. But yeah, Megaraptor in a nutshell. Not bad, but not good. Just kind of meh, kind of mid. Let's see if we can do the pounce when we jump in the air. Can you pounce upwards is the question. No. You can only pounce forward. How far forward can you go? Wait. Oh, you have to aim straight down. They won't even let you do it. Yeah. It is what it is. Maybe give this guy a name. He can live out his life here, or maybe he can go be the protector of the sanctuary. We'll figure something out for him. Can you shoot out the back of him? Not the Pokeball gun. The Pokeball gun, you can shoot out the back of anything, in case you guys are wondering why sometimes I can... I'm sure somebody's like, you can't shoot off the back of an RG, and it's like, oh, well, the Pokeball gun you can. You can't shoot off. Yeah, you can't shoot guns. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for that. let's get back up there to the base. Do I want anything in that big is the question. Well, you know, we're right at the base. Might as well. So, Johnny made a leech blood farm. I can show you the pearl farm, I guess. I don't remember if I showed this on camera or not. I want to say I did, but we have Irish breeding his perfect pair that we gave him. Because he's been on the server since, and he thanked me for my gift over on Discord. And then he's got his little thing set up to touch here and then put things in there. Bloop. I can't do that because it ain't mine. But yeah, we go in here, we'll throw out pearl grabby. We get the silica pearls. And then I'm pretty sure, I know I showed the sap farm, so the next thing is OG base is still there. I guess for old time's sake we could go back. So Johnny's place hasn't really had any updates. You guys just seen the pyro trap that I made for today's episode. The water farm, you see me accidentally on the theory episode go to that one because I thought it was the silica pearl farm. Yes, you guys have seen the pearl farm. That's where we get the leech blood, which is going to lead me into next episode. So, I think maybe we're going to do our outro with the OG base because we haven't been there. And you guys have seen the other base, so. It's been a while since we've been here. Got the breeding base back there, got our grinder. Our little, I've been picking up the fabricators over here. Hello, Dilos. Our windmill's probably seen better days. It has. Maybe I'll fix it. Inside here we got where our blueprints originally were, all of our stuff. Most of the stuff's all, do have some saddles in here. I should probably take some of this stuff out. Armor that's been made, gear. Probably take all this out and actually just kind of throw it in a grinder, break it all down. Resources. All the refrigerator has been emptied out. And upstairs we have our bedroom and stuff. So all the dinos have been taken out. So I came and got the artifact and the artifact pedestal. It's over at the other base. But yeah, this is all still here. But next episode, what I think... Oh, I didn't even realize I still had my bird on me. We should probably, before I forget to do that, is go take care of that. But, let's go back to the main base, I guess. Nah, I like the idea of logging out on the OG base. So, I think next episode, we're going to maybe take on the Ocedon. We're going to get into the Elder Claws. You guys have seen me kill a couple on camera. I've killed a couple more off camera. So we have some good seeds on the 140 to 150 range. I think most of them 145s. It seems like to be the most common level. They're either like 25 or 50 or 145. So there's that. But yeah, I think that's going to be for next episode. And then by then, I'm hoping I have the Theory army bred up. But I think I'm actually going to go in and fight Grendel Gamma with the Deinonychus army. So, if that fails, I have Theories on standby, but the Theories are pretty much being bred up for the beta and alpha versions of Grendel. And that's another reason why we need the Elder Claw, because I might mount the Elder Claw and bring that into battle. So, we'll have to try some different combinations and see what works and whatnot. We're going to be doing some cave runs off camera. I think I'm going to play some teleporters. For those that saw the Supreme and I think the Island series for GT, is I would do the cave runs, and then at the end of the cave run, I would place a teleporter, just because you've done the cave run a million times, and you could just teleport, grab your artifact, and get out. You don't have to do the whole run unless you want to do loot drops, and every once in a while I'll get in the mood to do that. But I mean, when you have to do it a bunch of times and you're farming for element, like, no one wants to sit there and do that loot drop. Before anybody says, well, that's kind of cheesy, Alpha. People did this on official for the longest time. Maybe not the elevator or the teleporter thing, but they would leave tames in there so creatures wouldn't spawn. They've left like not sleeping bags, but like different structures in there. So again, things don't spawn. It's the same thing. So, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm a content creator at the end of the day, and I kind of just really want to get series done. And if I could cut down the amount of nonsense off camera that you guys don't see anyway, then that's better for me. So that's pretty much how I view it and where I stand on it. And some of you guys might not agree, and that's fine. And then we just have the mods to take up for like just the quality of life things, hence the quality of life mods. So I'm sure somebody's probably gonna not be happy with the way that we run things on the server and on our playthrough. But there's plenty of other content creators if you guys don't like what you see. But if you did make it this far and you did like what you see, consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribe to join the Wolf Pack. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to see new content. Small thing for you, but means a lot to me and the rest of the pack. Thanks for watching, and as always, run free as a wolf, my friends, and I'll see you in the next adventure.